Just as the young Jesus stayed in Jerusalem, captivated not by the crowds but by his divine call, many of us feel a similar dissonance in our daily routines. At just 12 years old, Jesus was separated from his family and drawn to the temple, where he became deeply involved with the teachers, surprising them with his understanding and questions. When questioned by his concerned parents, his response was profound. "Didn't you know that I was supposed to take care of my Father's business?" This moment highlights a crucial message for the chosen among us. Our ways are often not aligned with society's expectations. Jesus' story in the temple resonates deeply with those of us who feel that our lives, especially our 9 a.m. 5 p.m. jobs, are out of sync with our true purposes. Society often tells us that our worth is measured by conformity and material success. However, like Jesus, the chosen are called to transcend these earthly limits, to pursue a mission that is aligned not with worldly success, but with divine purpose. It's about recognizing that our deepest talents and aspirations don't fit into the conventional boxes that jobs often try to put us in. For those who feel this disconnection, the daily grind of a regular job can be devastating, a far cry from the impactful, purpose-driven existence we crave. Many of us experience increasing tension as we try to fit into roles that suppress our true selves. Day after day, we can sit in cubicles feeling the life drain out of us, not because the jobs are inherently bad, but because they don't align with our deepest calling. This misalignment not only leads to professional dissatisfaction, but also to a spiritual and emotional malaise that can permeate all aspects of life. It is in this context that the disconnect between what society expects and what the chosen ones feel called to do becomes most evident. We are often told that the markers of success are a stable job, a steady salary, and professional progress. However, when your soul is called to greater purposes, just like the young Jesus who felt compelled to stay in the temple to take care of his Father's business, the mundane tasks of daily work seem more like shackles than achievements. This spiritual and vocational dissonance is a clear sign that our lives are destined for something deeper than conventional careers usually characterize. This video investigates why the conventional 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. setup seems like a trap for the chosen ones, and how to align your career with your true calling. Learn to identify the signs that you are destined for something greater, and discover how to navigate this insight to transform your professional life into one of passion, purpose, and deep fulfillment. The realization that the essence of life goes beyond the conventional routine awakens a deeper desire for connection, meaning, and contribution. In the search for this path, we encounter challenges and obstacles that test our resilience and determination. However, it is through overcoming these trials that a sense of true fulfillment and alignment with one's soul mission emerges. Identifying that you were made for more than a traditional 9 a.m. 5 p.m. job can manifest itself through various signs and feelings that are hard to ignore, and here are some of them. Feeling restless and disconnected can be a profound sign that you were made for something more than a conventional job. This feeling often manifests itself as an underlying malaise that permeates your working day, making you feel out of sync with your surroundings. It's more than just dissatisfaction with specific tasks or a temporary slump. It's a consistent feeling that what you do day after day doesn't truly resonate with who you are or what you believe to be your mission. This sense of disconnection can extend beyond the physical aspects of your work to the deeper, more personal elements of your life. It often leads to questions about whether your work is relevant or whether it contributes in any way to your life goals or to the greater good. You may be sitting at your desk, feeling like you're watching the hours go by, disconnected from the results of your efforts and detached from the process itself. However, the road to recognition and advancement can be slow and full of challenges. High performers may find themselves labeled in their current roles, their talents recognized but underutilized, as their superiors may hesitate to promote them, fearing the loss of a valuable asset. Despite these challenges, individuals committed to finding deeper meaning in their work continue to invest in themselves, learning new skills and acquiring knowledge that aligns with their passions. This restlessness isn't just mental or emotional. It can also manifest itself physically. You may feel a constant need to move, change position, or escape the office environment, driven by an instinctive feeling that life should be more than routine. It's a sign from your deeper self, encouraging you to break free from the mold and seek paths that align more closely with your intrinsic values and passions. Recognizing and acknowledging this feeling of restlessness and disconnection is crucial, as it forces you to start exploring alternatives that can lead to true satisfaction and fulfillment. The search for a purpose rather than a mere paycheck marks the beginning of a transformative journey. It implies recognizing that one's aspirations and capabilities go far beyond the limits of traditional employment, driving the search for a job that offers not only financial stability, but also personal satisfaction and a lasting legacy. You want to serve beyond the ordinary, and this is a powerful indicator that you were made for more. This desire often arises from a deep need to make a difference in the world, not just to work for a paycheck. For many, this longing manifests itself as a persistent desire to get involved in activities that have a real impact on the community and the world at large. Those who experience this calling often find that typical professional roles, which prioritize profitability and efficiency, don't satisfy their need to contribute to something that aligns with their moral and ethical values. This can lead to a sense of frustration and disconnection from their work, feeling as if their true potential is being stifled. This disinterest in the commonplace is not mere boredom, but a sign that the soul is restless to engage in endeavors that nurture growth, truth, wisdom, and understanding. It is becoming increasingly clear that time spent on personal development and self-discovery is not only beneficial, but essential to uncovering one's true mission in life. It's not uncommon for these individuals to volunteer their time, start community-oriented side projects, or even switch their careers to social and non-profit enterprises. For these individuals, work should be more than just a means to an end. It should be a channel for their passion and a reflection of their values. They are often drawn to roles that allow them to uplift, educate, and heal, believing strongly in the power of their work to transform lives. This drive goes beyond personal gain. It's about fostering a sense of community, connection, and shared growth. Ultimately, the desire to serve beyond the ordinary compels one to seek out or create career paths that are not only personally rewarding, but also contribute positively to society. This search is not just a career choice, but a life choice, reflecting a deep commitment to living a purposeful life. Encountering a series of coincidences that seem too aligned to be mere accidents is an indication that you are being called to a deeper purpose. These synchronicities, unexpected but important alignments, such as finding someone who can help you when you need it, or stumbling across an opportunity that seems tailor-made for your abilities, are signs from the universe. They are not random. They are signs that point to a path that transcends the routine of a 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. life. This guided synchronicity is often experienced as a clear and persistent drive towards activities that resonate deeply with your core being. You may feel drawn to suddenly change careers, move to a new city, or start a project that seems risky but aligns perfectly with your passions. These impulses come from a deep intuition, suggesting that your current environment no longer corresponds to your evolving spirit. It's as if the universe is organizing itself to help you find your true vocation, encouraging you to break away from conventional paths and embrace a destiny that truly suits who you were meant to be. Embracing this path requires more than just courage. It demands an unshakable belief in the interconnectedness of your actions with a greater divine plan. Trusting in this process means accepting that you are on the right path, even when it leads into the unknown. By responding to these synchronicities, you affirm your willingness to embark on a journey that is not just about personal fulfillment, but about fulfilling a role that makes a unique contribution to the wider fabric of life. This journey consists of realizing a potential that extends far beyond the boundaries of traditional employment, exploring a life where every step forward is a step towards the realization of your highest self. Being guided by synchronicity is a powerful indication of your readiness to follow your soul's mission. It's an invitation to believe in the journey, even when you don't know the destination. And this is not blind faith, but a recognition that everything is connected, and the belief that you are exactly where you need to be. When you find that your creativity goes beyond the structured confines of typical office hours and environments, it's a convincing sign that you're destined for something beyond. This trait isn't just about having a talent for the arts or inventive solutions. It's a generalized quality that affects the way you see the world and solve problems. Your mind doesn't switch off when the clock strikes 5. Instead, it thrives on constantly generating new ideas and innovative approaches to new and old challenges. This inherent creativity often makes standard working environments seem restrictive, as they can limit the scope for imaginative freedom and expression. Creative individuals can find themselves constantly daydreaming of ways to break out of the norm, driven by the desire to create something that aligns with their vision. A conventional career, focused on predictability and repetitiveness, can seem inadequate for someone whose mind is always going beyond the status quo, seeking to innovate and inspire. If you identify with this, you're probably looking for roles that allow artistic freedom, encourage innovation, and recognize the value of unique ideas. You're not just looking for a job. You're looking for a platform where your creative energies can be harnessed and celebrated, contributing to something greater than routine tasks. This can lead you to careers in creative industries, but it can also push you into ventures where you can shape your environment to be as dynamic and expansive as your imagination. Embracing this aspect of your personality is crucial, as it guides you down career paths that not only satisfy your creative impulses, but also expand your potential to impact the world in innovative ways. You prefer impact, not prestige. For those who are driven by a deeper vocation, the allure of prestige and conventional success fades in comparison to the irresistible desire to make a genuine impact. This shift in priorities reflects a deep understanding that true fulfillment comes from meaningful contributions, not from the accolades or status usually sought in traditional careers. Individuals focused on impact rather than prestige are often drawn to roles and projects where they can solve real-world problems, create sustainable change, and influence lives in a positive way. They are motivated by the potential to leave a legacy that goes beyond personal fulfillment and includes the well-being and advancement of others. This may mean choosing to work in challenging environments, starting initiatives that address social issues, or supporting causes that promote community growth. Such a path requires adopting a mindset that values substance over surface, where the measure of success is not title or office size, but the difference made to the lives of others and the health of the planet. Those who prioritize impact over prestige are often the pioneers, the change agents, and the leaders who inspire by example, demonstrating that the most rewarding work enriches not only oneself, but also the wider community and future generations. So, my friends, it's clear from our discussion that many of you may feel a deep disconnection from your conventional jobs. This feeling, as we explored, is not just a passing dissatisfaction, but a deep calling from your soul seeking alignment with your true purpose. For those who have experienced this awakening, Returning to a routine job can feel like trying to fit into a world that no longer resonates with who you are and what you are meant to do. Embrace your awakening, especially if you are feeling out of place in your current role. Seek guidance, pray for direction, and trust that you are moving towards something greater. Let's not allow our spirit to be dulled by routine. This journey isn't just about changing jobs. It's about transforming the way you see work and its place in your life. However, it is crucial to approach this realization with caution. I'm not suggesting that you impulsively quit your job without a plan. It's about finding a balance, getting by, and at the same time, exploring what really satisfies you. It involves not letting the system keep you in a cycle of mundane days, where you live only for the weekend to start the cycle all over again. Remember, you woke up for a reason at this particular moment. It's not by chance. You are here to make a difference, fulfill your purpose, and live a life that is authentic and true to who you are. Recognizing the company you worked for, even if it no longer meets your needs, is part of your journey. Quitting my previous job led me to look for new paths, such as diving into YouTube, researching and creating content that I've always been passionate about. And what happened to me can happen to you too. If I manage to go from feeling out of place at work to finding my vocation and fulfilling my purpose, so can you. It's a process of discovering what inspires you and learning how to turn that into your life's work. As we have seen, feeling restless, wanting to serve beyond the ordinary, and experiencing synchronicities are signs that you are on the verge of something greater. These are not just coincidences, but messages that encourage you to take on a role that meets not just financial needs, but one that nourishes your soul and allows you to make a real impact. You are not meant to be a cog in the machine, performing movements without passion or purpose. Instead, you are here to use your gifts to push boundaries and explore the vast potential of your mind. Embrace this moment of realization with courage and hope. You have the power to manifest your desires, to visualize them coming to life, and to feel the joy of their realization even before they materialize. Everything you aspire to is on the horizon, waiting for you to take the step. The path to aligning your professional life with your true vocation is rich in opportunities for personal and spiritual growth, offering a more fulfilling and purposeful existence. The path of going to school, then college, and then getting a job does not guarantee fulfillment. When retirement comes, many find themselves battling illness, with little time left to enjoy the later stages of life. It's a harsh reality, but it leads many to question this cycle and seek a new path. So in closing, remember that many are on this journey with you, seeking to break free from the cycle and live a life that is true to their deepest self. Let's challenge ourselves to break free from this mold. If your job no longer feels right, if you're dealing with difficult coworkers or bosses, it's a sign. Let this video serve as a guide and a companion as you navigate your way, reminding you that every step you take is a step not only towards success, but also towards total life fulfillment. Let's find our paths, free ourselves from the matrix, and take up our true callings with confidence and faith. Remember, chosen ones, you are not made for the typical 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. routine. Your path is different because you have awakened from the matrix. You are unleashed, no longer following a programmed life. If you found value in this video, don't forget to show a little love by clicking like, subscribing to the channel, and leaving a comment. Until next time, have an amazing day.